Hello, my name is Logan Frankie, and today I am excited to talk to you about anime. That's right, I am one of those guys. I am an anime guy. Specifically, I'm going to be talking about Japanese anime, and I am going to try to allow it to inspire others the way that it has inspired me. Hopefully, by the end of this, you'll be able to get some sort of desire to maybe watch something. Now, before I can get into why you should watch it, let me tell you why it matters to me. Now, the three animes I'm going to be talking to you about today are the three that have personally inspired me the most. The first one is Dragon Ball. Very, very popular in America, probably one of the more popular Japanese animes that exists in the American, knowledge sphere. Uh, the Dragon Ball anime through Dragon Ball Z through Dragon Ball Super and all the many additional movies that they have basically inspired me to want to stay physically fit, as funny as that might sound. And One Piece, a slightly more popular in Japanese, slightly less popular in American culture anime, this one inspires me a lot with creativity. Probably my favorite one. And One Punch Man, this one, kind of niche for both the Japanese and American hemispheres, but this one inspires me to just find the comedy in life. It's very enjoyable and very funny. So I very much enjoy all of these, and they have inspired me in all these different directions. And these are just a couple of some of my favorite. Um, the thing I want to talk to you about specifically is the Japanese iterations of these shows, though. The English translations are great, but in the Japanese iterations, you have certain honorifics and cultural references and mythological inspirations that simply don't make sense in English. We have no references for these things. We have no real translations for a lot of these phrases and a lot of these specific wordings. We do our best, and it comes out great for some of them, but I would heavily recommend that maybe you check them out in their original format. It might be worth it to see what they have to say with the written translation, because sometimes it comes across, but other times you'll start to learn what words mean what over time. Um, Outside of the the idea of watching it in Japanese, one of the other reasons you would want to just simply watch these shows, I would like to say, is in today's world, the animation quality that we have for these shows is out of this world. They're so incredible. These artists are so ridiculously talented that it's kind of a crime to not watch some of these shows. They're so good that if for no other reason to watch them, you'd want to watch them just to stay ahead of the curve with some of the most innovative forms of animation out there. These people are crazy good at drawing and at animating and computer animations, or all their different programs that they do. But more specifically than just hey, it's cool, it looks good, and it's fun to listen to in Japanese. There's a story out there for everybody. There's a genre out there for everybody. Every anime sphere has something for somebody. Even if you've never watched anime in your life, I promise you, there's something out there that's so specifically tailored to your enjoyment that when you watch it, probably never going to want to put it down, and you'll be really sad when it's over. Now that I've gotten some of those out of the way, let me show you some of my favorite pieces of art that I've collected. This one here is from One Piece, and I very much enjoy this one. Absolutely beautiful, and you can see that the artists really care, and they put a lot of time and effort into their work here. And another one that I have here is Dragon Ball. This one covers many of those different iterations of the show that I had mentioned earlier, and it is super cool. I love it. I would personally love to be able to produce stuff like this. Absolutely amazing. And the people who produce those, Oda and Akira, they have effectively defined what it means to have modern anime. These two shows have been going on about as long as I've been on this planet, and they are amazing, and they captivate their audiences so well that if they've been going on for 25 years or so, like, you got to be good if you're going on for that long, right? And I hope to be, I would love to see one day my art get to this level of fame. And I think that a lot of that comes from my desire of watching these people and watching this art and going like, hey, I would like to do something like that. And it very much inspired me in a way that I would hope would inspire others. Another one that I have here, this lovely little book, speaking of inspirations, this one here is actually in Japanese. Pretty cool, in my opinion. And anime has influenced me and inspired me so much that I've actually gone out of my way to start learning how to read, write, and speak Japanese. And the point of me showing you these things and the point of me talking about them is, without the inspiration that anime has provided in my life, I would not even be touching these things. I wouldn't be interested in art. But it's inspired me to such a degree that I choose to pursue a studio arts degree. This is exactly what I want to do now in life. After watching it, growing up with it, I've decided that if I can produce something of this quality for the world and it inspire others the way that I've been inspired, then that would be, a job well done. And that's my whole point with this entire thing here, is that anime is so inspirational and it's so powerful that I think everybody should absolutely check out specifically the Japanese iteration of anime. They got stories out there that will definitely change your life if you give them an opportunity to. With that said, I think that's everything I need to say here. Maybe check out Dragon Ball, One Piece, or One Punch Man if those shows might interest you.